Okay, I made this crane for 40 bucks, but what I didn't buy with the 40 bucks was the old DVD player that I adapted as a monitor, and this lighting rig stand, which is my stand for my rig. Guess you probably could use a heavy-duty tripod. So now let me get into what I actually did. Oh, and the wire as well. The wire is just the wires I had sitting around. And this, which is a quick release that I use on several different things. But as you can see, I have an L bracket, and I used all these vinyl washers. Actually, these are spacers, so that when the thing moves, it moves relatively silently. See the vinyl over here? The big thing that you have to remember is that this distance from the wood to this bracket here, which is an L bracket, has to be the same. You have to have the same distance on every single bracket all the way up the line, otherwise it won't run smoothly. Now I just have it temporary rigged up now because I got a couple things I got to do to make it work a little better, and I'll get into those in a second. I used some real good pine. It's nice and true, as true as I could probably get from Home Depot, but when you sight it you can see it's pretty darn good. Pretty good piece of lumber. So I got a 1x2 and a 1x3, and when you drill your holes, now the placement of these things doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that they are all at the same angle when you drill them in. See, you can drill them in straight, but then the thing has to be completely apart as far as possible. I did them at a slight angle so that I could have this handle here at a slight angle. And then when you move the thing, this is how I had it. I laid it on a table and I used a bevel square to align my holes. This right here is a little piece of aluminum strip that you can get at Home Depot. All the washers, all the bolts, all at Home Depot. And for my weight, for my sandbag. The sandbag didn't come with it either. I used this little hanger. See? Nice. You can see. 1x3. Select. Now the operation of it is good when it comes to going up and down, but my turning is a little rough. Now what I've seen on the internet other people do is have the L bracket here come down to a piece of plywood that would sit on a Lazy Susan type of bearing, and then they would have something underneath it that would sit on the top of this bar. That's what I've seen on the internet, but I figured, oh, I got these holes in this thing, why don't I just use the holes? Now the problem I have is that this isn't spinning so nicely. It's a little jitty. So I'm gonna have to put some oil in there, and I think it'll be just fine. One of the other things that I have a problem with, but I could easily fix, is I have no left or right action to this. I want this thing to go this way or this way a little bit. Can't do it with the design that I have here. But I could always put a little spacer underneath one side to make it up or something. But other than that, I think this rig came out great. It's not something I'm going to use all the time. I just need it for a couple of shots. I think it'll be fantastic for what I need it for. And it only cost 40 bucks.